Tiffany Haddish and Jason Lee recently shared a picture on social media that sent shockwaves of speculation rippling through their fanbases. The image, which included a child and a stroller, was posted to Instagram and immediately fueled confusion about the nature of their relationship. In the photo, both looked cheerful and composed, Tiffany flashing her signature smile, and Jason standing comfortably beside her with a sense of pride. But it wasn't just their presence together that stirred the pot. It was the mystery wrapped around it. Jason Lee captioned the photo, "Cat's out the bag," a phrase often used to signal a revelation or a secret that's finally being exposed. However, instead of clarity, the post only added layers of bewilderment. The internet lit up almost instantly, with fans and followers flooding the comments section in an attempt to decipher what exactly had been let out. One commenter summed up the general sentiment perfectly by writing, "Cat's still in the bag because we don't know-ish." That wasn't the only take. Another user chimed in, "What is the cat, because I just see you and Tiff with someone's baby." A third quipped, "Someone go get the cat. I got questions," echoing the playful frustration that many felt. Social media thrives on speculation, and when celebrities dangle half-truths or cryptic clues, it becomes a breeding ground for theories, memes, and assumptions. By Monday afternoon, neither Tiffany Haddish nor Jason Lee had clarified the meaning behind the image or the intentions behind posting it. Their silence only added fuel to the fire. In an age where fans expect access, commentary, and transparency from public figures, ambiguity can be as tantalizing as it is frustrating, especially when it comes from two personalities who are no strangers to the spotlight and who both understand the power of a post. Tiffany Haddish, in particular, is no novice when it comes to media storms. Over the years, she has become known not only for her comedic talent, but also for her candidness about her personal life, particularly her dating experiences, which have often made headlines. Between 2020 and 2021, Tiffany was in a high-profile relationship with the legendary rapper Common. For a time, they seemed like a breath of fresh air, a power couple that radiated joy, authenticity, and shared values. But their relationship came to an end. And although the breakup wasn't publicized with messy drama, Tiffany would later describe the separation as something of a weird experience. Speaking on the Making Space with Hodako TV podcast in 2024, she likened the breakup to a moment from childhood, saying, "It's like you remember when you was a kid and you'd be on a play date, and y'all like playing, having a good time, and then all of a sudden, y'all like sliding down the slide, and then you turn around and go, where did they go? Where'd they go? And you see them waving at you and they mama carrying them. And they're like, bye." That's what it was like. This analogy spoke volumes not just about how abruptly the breakup seemed to hit her, but about how much it felt like being left behind without warning. In a way, it humanized her experience. Despite the glitz of Hollywood and the pressures of celebrity, breakups still sting in the most personal, childlike ways. And for Haddish, who has always balanced humor with raw honesty, her description wasn't just a metaphor, it was a window into her emotional world. Since that breakup, Haddish has continued to embrace her independence while also enjoying her freedom to date. She's kept the public updated, though always on her own terms, about where she stands in the dating scene. In a more recent appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers in May 2024, she casually and confidently revealed, "I'm still dating multiple people, but new multiple people." She then added, "But one or two from the old roster transferred over to the new roster. There's a couple holdovers. I'm running a team here." Her delivery was comedic, of course, but the message was clear. She was in control of her love life and enjoying the autonomy that comes with it. Her metaphor of running a team suggested a pragmatic, unapologetic approach to dating, one that doesn't cater to society's expectations of monogamy or settle down quickly. Meanwhile, her ex-boyfriend Common has also moved on, publicly confirming a relationship with fellow singer and talk show host Jennifer Hudson as of January 2024. Their coupling came as both a surprise and a media sensation. The two stars, each known for their soulful artistry and grounded personalities, appeared to share a bond that was as sincere as it was understated. Unlike Haddish and Common's playful and extroverted pairing, Common and Hudson seem more reserved, offering glimpses into their relationship with subtle public gestures rather than bold declarations. This backdrop makes the sudden picture of Haddish with Jason Lee and a child all the more fascinating. Fans are left to wonder, is there a romantic element to their dynamic? Was the baby in the stroller theirs? Was it a friend's child? Is the photo meant to spark speculation or reveal a personal development? Jason Lee, a media personality best known for his role as founder and CEO of Hollywood Unlocked, is also someone who understands the game of public perception better than most. He's no stranger to controversy. Nor is he unfamiliar with creating calculated buzz. His use of the phrase "cat's out the bag" may have been deliberate, knowing full well that leaving just enough mystery in the caption would make the photo go viral. In a time when attention is currency, and when a single post can dominate headlines for days, this kind of strategic ambiguity is often more effective than a straight answer, and the audience, conditioned to seek deeper meaning and connect dots, was more than willing to take the bait. Tiffany Haddish has often blurred the lines between personal revelation and performance. She's spoken candidly about trauma, joy, growth, and heartbreak, but always with a comedic lens that keeps the audience laughing even when the topics are raw. Her transparency has made her relatable in a way that few Hollywood stars manage to be, whether she's joking about her dating life, reflecting on her difficult childhood, or standing in solidarity with social movements. She's a force of nature who lives out loud. And Jason Lee, though not a performer in the traditional sense, has carved out a similar lane, one where transparency, spectacle, and media savvy intersect. The photo that launched 1,000 comments wasn't just a picture. It was a cultural moment. It tapped into themes that society is currently obsessed with: co-parenting, blended families, celebrity romance, secrecy, performative intimacy, and the boundaries of what the public is owed. Was it a reveal of a secret relationship? Was it satire? Was it a teaser for a joint project? Could it even be a social experiment? People took to Twitter, Reddit, and other corners of the internet to share their own theories. Some believed Tiffany and Jason were announcing a co-parenting journey together, having perhaps adopted or become godparents to a child. Others speculated that it was all just a publicity stunt to drive traffic and engagement. There were even a few fringe theories suggesting a reality show was in the works, with the child possibly being an actor or part of a storyline. As the speculation continued, both Tiffany and Jason remained tight-lipped. In an era where everything is overshared and dissected, their silence was both refreshing and frustrating. They didn't deny the assumptions, nor did they confirm them. And that, perhaps, was the genius of it all. The longer they stayed quiet, the more the public projected onto the image, creating a narrative in real time, shaped not by facts, but by imagination and emotional investment. Tiffany's past relationships have always been watched closely, often dissected in the media with both admiration and criticism. Her openness has been both her shield and her sword. It has allowed her to connect with fans on a human level, but it has also left her vulnerable to misinterpretation. Every time she dates someone new, every time she posts a cryptic caption, the world seems ready to write a new chapter in her love story, whether or not she's actually turned the page. Jason Lee, on the other hand, has built a brand off of being in the know. He's the one who usually delivers the tea, not becomes it. So when the tables turn, and he becomes the subject of the headlines, rather than the messenger, it creates a narrative loop that's both ironic and fascinating. His audience, long accustomed to his investigative style and celebrity exclusives, suddenly finds themselves investigating him. And perhaps, in that inversion of roles, lies the real cat he was teasing.